Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I'm Brianna, and I am so glad you are here. I am on the creative team for Scrap a Sketch, so I will be doing a layout for Scrap a Sketch with their printables, and I am also doing a layout for Series 18, Chrissy's Beautiful Life, and her 30 Days of Sketches. The sketch today is by Sheana Sparks. I'm also playing along with Christmas in June since it is the 25th of the month. So here on the left, I have printables from Feeling Festive. Well, the Feeling Festive printables from Scrap a Sketch. I have the holiday collection, but then I also have the bows to go along with it. And now that I'm looking at it, not only do I have the bows, but I have the baubles, the ornaments, the hearts and stars, the labels and banners, and the tickets. I don't think I have the tickets out there, and I don't use most of those, but um, what I did was I went into my Christmas collection and I looked for Christmas papers to match these colors, which I did not find. So then I decided to go into my winter collection, which this is what I found for my winter collection, but it gives the vibe of Christmas. And this is my husband and myself before Christmas. We were writing out our Christmas cards, but we went to a local brewery to do it, and we just thought this was the best thing ever. This is going to be the first annual doing our Christmas cards at the brewery. So I have this cute fox and penguin paper and polar bear in the background. I have no idea where I got this from. Um, then I have the wood veneer of the Polaroid pictures. I do believe that that is from Joann's, um, which is, now closed. The clip wood veneer are actually from Shadney. She's on Etsy, but I think her store is actually on a break right now. You can see me cover up that tag. It was a little Santa, and I wanted bigger icons, so I covered it up with that Christmas tree. In the sketch, Sheena has the clusters marked small, medium, large, and extra large, and I actually missed the medium cluster at first. I thought there was just small, large, and extra large. There is a cluster around well, I think it's the title. She has sentiment written, and once I bring the title in you'll see that. But um I can't even remember. I think the cluster in the right upper hand corner is the small. The one in the left upper hand corner is definitely the extra large, and I believe that one on the bottom there is large. Now, I think once I'm done, my medium title area is actually going to be the small, and then the small one will be the medium, but it doesn't matter. The sketch is just a jumping off point, so it definitely works. So I ended up, because I didn't find the blues and the purples, like, and the pinks that I thought I was going to in my winter collection, and I found this pretty green and there's not even any red in there. The pretty green, I stuck with greens and reds, which works perfectly. So I've got Santa, I've got the tree, the presents, which do have the colors in them, but just in a small amount. That's okay. The sleigh, and then the sleigh has more presents. Here are some kind of jewels, some sparkly. She did in her sketch. Sheena did put wood veneer and enamel dots, so I'm just using some bling here. I think it's Paper Studio, honestly. I stick a candy cane up in the corner there because I know this is my extra large cluster. I want to keep it extra large. And I'm going to get those wood veneer Polaroid pictures glued down. Um, and I just use my ATG for that. Um, this wood veneer is super light, so it works. Okay. Today is the day is the title. I just happened to find it in my wood veneer, and today is the day that we are sending Christmas cards from the brewery. And now it's just a matter of getting the embellishments glued down. So these are in case I kind of told you about it. These are the printables from Scrap a Sketch. I will have the website listed below. There is also a Facebook group which I'll have listed below. It is super easy to print these out. They print out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And then I do use my scissors to trim them out. I do like to leave a white border around them, and I have yet to figure out how to do that with the Cricut, which is okay. I kind of use the trimming out as my relaxation time in front of the TV. All right, so I have that postcard as my journaling bit underneath my title. And I put that hot cocoa there to represent the beer we're drinking. You know, it's a drink, it's all good. And I didn't want to use the cookies. I thought that was just like an extra thing I didn't need. And at one point I even tried to bring in like an ornament and that didn't really seem to fit everything else that was going on as well. Um, I did take some red ribbon and put it into that tag up on top there. I have those two long pieces of wood veneer with the stars on them. That is also something from Joann's. So that works in two of the clusters. So I've already mentioned Scrap-A-Sketch. It is also Christmas in June. We have Christmas on the 25th of every month. So, and the months are just flying by. Can't believe we're in June now. And then we also have Christy's Beautiful Life and her 30 Days of Sketches, which I've been playing along with all month, not hitting every sketch, um, but playing along all month. And we're almost coming to the end. I can't believe it. So this cute little letter that is part of the printables, I just had to put that on there. And it does say Dear Santa, since we are mailing our Christmas cards that had to go on there. And here's a little cute stocking as well. And I grabbed more of the gems to put into each of the clusters. Now I didn't put it in the smallest cluster, which again is my title, but I did get them into the other three clusters. And then just to warn you, I'm going to make a big mistake coming up. But I did want to leave some of it in to show you that, yes, mistakes do happen. And I could have cut it out, but yeah, I'll cut some of it out. I'll cut out the cleanup. How about that? There's that cute little postcard. I'm going to move it down there for a journaling block. And the whole time I'm like gluing these things down, and I do use some adhesive tape, some foam adhesive tape on some of the things, but the whole time I'm gluing things down, I'm kind of looking through the embellishments, seeing if there's anything else that would go, um, but not wanting to overwhelm because there's a lot on this page. I mean, there's the pattern paper plus all the embellishments. So, oh, and I framed the page, and then I took from the middle of the page I took some green to mat those photos. Once I get everything adhered down, I will get out my white linen delusions spray and then put some splatters on the page. Oh, I do stick up one of these bigger presents into the sleigh. I liked how that looked. It's kind of not in proportion. And this is where you're going to see me make a mistake. So in my left hand, I have the White Delusions bottle. On my right hand, I am doing the splatters. And at one point, I'm going to go and use my left hand to do something. Let's see if I do it now. There it is. Psh, all over. And it goes right for the photo. So I have paper towels on my scrapbook table. I quick get those. And I wiped off the photo as best as I can. I may or may not replace that photo. I mean, for as much as people look at my layouts, it's cleaned up very well. And you can check it out in the close-ups, but I don't know that anybody in my family would even notice. Here is my code for 10% off at scrapasketch.com. It is Brianna10, and until next time, may your memories always have a home on paper.